We cannot choose how we are born, but we can choose how we live. Join us as we listen to extraordinary stories of courage and the desire for freedom from 12 of the world's leading transgender icons. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment to share your thoughts and support us in creating more meaningful content. Now, let's begin the journey of discovery. Indya Moore grew up in the Bronx, amid the harshness of prejudice and a lack of understanding from family. Forced to become independent at 14, they experienced all the bitterness of life to protect their identity. Those challenges did not break Indya, but became valuable material, helping them forge an iron will. They entered the world of art with the belief that truth and compassion can heal the wounds of the past. Indya's career soared brilliantly with their role as Angel in the series Pose. More than just acting, Indya brought their soul and real-life experiences into the character, creating a symbol of resilience. This role helped them become the first non-binary person to appear on the cover of LUS. Through that, Indya broke down outdated barriers, affirming the presence and voice of transgender people in mainstream culture. Beyond art, Indya is also an active advocate for the rights of homeless LGBTQ+ people. They use their influence to spread messages of love and equality. Indya believes that everyone deserves respect regardless of their circumstances or gender. What do you think about the power of Indya's compassion? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to support us in creating more meaningful videos. Thank you so much. Dominique Jackson was born in Tobago, where gender prejudices once surrounded and stifled her dreams. To find herself, she bravely left her homeland for the United States in hopes of a brighter future. Despite facing homelessness and rejection, Dominique maintained her self-respect and proud demeanor. Those years forged her into a powerful woman ready to confront every adversity in life. Her name is closely associated with the regal character Elektra in Pose, a strong spiritual mother in the ballroom scene. Dominique portrayed a powerful transgender woman with authenticity, always protecting her chosen family with love and sharpness. This role not only brought her fame, but also helped society gain a deeper understanding of the culture and lives of transgender people of color. She turned the screen into a place that honors noble human values. Today, she is a model of elegance and a respected voice in the fight for equality. Dominique consistently encourages people to take pride in their origins and identity. She tirelessly advocates for transgender people to have fair opportunities in the entertainment and fashion industries. Dominique's story is a vivid testament that when you believe in your worth, no barrier can stop you from shining brilliantly. Gigi Gorgeous began her journey on YouTube as a beauty-loving teenager. Instead of hiding, she bravely shared her entire transition process in front of the camera. Gigi's sincerity and openness touched the hearts of millions, helping them find connection and the motivation to live authentically. She turned her personal experiences into an inspiring journey, dispelling unfamiliarity with the light of kindness. Gigi's journey to attain the body she desired was filled with surgeries and psychological changes. The documentary about her life captured both the joyful and painful moments, along with the incredible support from her family. Gigi proves that living authentically is a journey that requires extraordinary courage. Her beauty comes not only from her outward appearance, but also from the confidence and the intense desire to live of a free spirit. Today, Gigi is a global icon of the LGBTQ+ community, always spreading positive energy and messages of love. She uses her influence to raise awareness about gender diversity and encourages everyone to appreciate themselves. Gigi does not hesitate to face challenges in order to defend her belief in a more inclusive world. Her radiant story reminds us that each individual is a unique and wonderful being in their own way. Buck Angel began his journey of rediscovering himself in a time when the concept of transgender men was still very unfamiliar to the public. Before becoming a symbol of masculinity, he went through years of feeling lost and under the pressure of having to live up to society's expectations. Buck courageously faced his inner storms to affirm his identity, turning difference into strength, to rewrite the definition of what it means to be a strong man. Buck Angel's presence in the entertainment industry broke traditional stereotypes and opened up an honest dialogue about sexuality and gender identity. He did not hesitate to publicly share his transition journey, helping the world understand that transgender people also have the right to love, be loved, and live happily. Buck's confidence and determination turned him into a symbol of courage, replacing the shadows of fear with pride in his own body. Today, Buck Angel is a highly influential educator and speaker, constantly advocating for understanding and acceptance of gender diversity. He uses his voice to encourage young people who are struggling in the darkness, helping them realize that each individual has the right to make decisions about their own life. Buck's story is not only about physical transition, but also a journey toward inner freedom. He is living proof that truth will always guide the way to lasting happiness. Amanda Lepore grew up in New Jersey with the soul of a muse who always longed for perfect beauty. From a very young age, she realized she belonged to a world of glamour and femininity. With unwavering conviction, Amanda underwent her transition journey to achieve the form she had always dreamed of. She was not only seeking a new appearance, but also striving to build a living work of art from her own life, despite all harsh prejudices. Becoming the muse of renowned photographer David LaChapelle, Amanda Lepore rose to become a pop culture icon in New York. Her surreal beauty and unique style have appeared across fashion runways and major advertising campaigns. Amanda does not simply sell an image, she embodies a spirit of freedom and unwavering determination. Her radiant presence has proven that transgender people can be at the center of high art and admiration. Beyond the spotlight, Amanda is a symbol of resilience and unconditional self-love. She has overcome every rise and fall to maintain her status as one of the world's most famous transgender women. Amanda reminds us never to give up our personal aspirations under any pressure. Do you dare to turn your life into a masterpiece the way she has? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Leyna Bloom grew up with a burning passion for the arts, but her career path was filled with obstacles. Of African and Filipino heritage, she had to face double prejudice related to both race and gender in the fashion industry. However, discrimination could not stop the footsteps of this determined young woman. Leyna persevered and trained hard, turning difficulties into motivation to prove that true beauty has no limits and that every soul deserves to shine on the runway. The peak of Leyna's career came when she became the first Black transgender woman to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated. This was not just a beautiful image, but a powerful statement about diversity and respect for body differences. Through her confident strides, she broke outdated stereotypes and opened a door of hope for thousands of young people longing for social acceptance. Leyna proved that pride always begins with self-love. In real life, Leyna is a courageous voice advocating for the rights of transgender people in the entertainment industry. She consistently uses her influence to spread messages of equality and encourages the next generation to boldly pursue their dreams. For Leyna, true success is not about fame, but about being able to inspire others to feel proud of their unique identities. Her story is proof that when you dare to live authentically, the world will come to admire you. Geena Rocero was once a successful lingerie model in New York, but she had to live in secrecy for many years due to the fear of being rejected by society. Her brilliant career could not fill the emptiness of not being able to live truthfully in her identity. It was her longing for freedom that pushed Geena to take a bold step publicly, coming out as transgender in an emotional speech marking the beginning of a new and meaningful chapter in her journey of self-discovery. After stepping into the light, Geena became a resilient and insightful social activist. She founded the organization Gender Proud to protect the rights and raise awareness of the global transgender community. Her sincere voice has helped dismantle misconceptions and negative stereotypes that had surrounded the community for decades. Geena has used her own life story as a bridge, bringing messages of love and understanding to millions of hearts around the world. Geena Rocero's journey is a symbol of courage and grace. She constantly reminds us that truth is the greatest power that helps people find true happiness and inner peace. With her intelligence and elegance, she has contributed to changing social perceptions from her homeland, the Philippines, to an international scale. The story of a girl who dared to give up false glamour in order to embrace the truth has powerfully inspired self-respect and a humane way of living. Kate Dillon made a revolution in the film industry by affirming themselves as non-binary. Rather than being confined to traditional male or female stereotypes, Asia chose to live and express their identity in the freest way possible. This determination is not only a personal choice, but also a challenge to society's rigid norms. Through this, Asia has opened an important dialogue about the existence of diverse gender identities in the arts. The role of Taylor Mason in the series Billions brought Asia's name to global prominence, making them the first non-binary character to appear on American television. Asia portrayed the character with sharp intelligence and emotional depth, leading audiences not only to admire them, but also to reconsider definitions of gender. Their talent proves that gender is not a measure of artistic ability, and that difference is the catalyst for new creative value. Beyond acting, Asia is also an active advocate fighting for fairness in film award categories. They have raised questions about gender-based divisions among actors, pushing for a more inclusive and humane system of recognition. Kate Dillon represents the presence of change and serves as an inspiration for those striving to break down barriers of prejudice. Their life sends a message that you are most beautiful and strongest when you are true to yourself. In the 1970s, Tracy Africa Norman made history in the fashion industry as the first Black transgender model to achieve remarkable success. With her delicate beauty and elegant presence, she appeared on the covers of prestigious magazines and became the face of major cosmetics brands. However, in that era, she had to hide her true identity in order to work. Tracy carried a heavy yet proud secret on her shoulders to prove her talent. When the truth about her identity was revealed, Tracy's career faced a major shock and rejection from the fashion industry. But instead of fading away, she chose to live a quiet life with dignity, nurturing her spirit and waiting for fair recognition. Those difficult years could not diminish her great contributions in paving the way for future generations of transgender models. Tracy is a living legend, a pioneer who sacrificed to light the path of hope. Decades later, the world has come to honor Tracy Norman as a symbol of pioneering spirit. Although she was once rejected, she remained persistent and eventually received the respect she deserved when the truth was acknowledged. Do you believe that genuine dedication will always triumph over time? Share your perspective in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us in creating more meaningful content. Kataluna Enriquez, a resilient Filipino woman, began her journey by confronting countless prejudices in beauty pageants. She was once rejected and treated unfairly because of her gender identity, but those wounds did not make her step back. Kataluna designed her own dazzling outfits, carrying national pride and a longing for freedom to affirm that transgender people also have the right to be celebrated for their beauty and intelligence. The most brilliant milestone came when she was crowned Miss Nevada USA, becoming the first transgender woman to advance to the Miss USA National Finals. This victory was not just a personal title, but a powerful message of inclusion and fairness. Through her radiant smile and confident walk, Kataluna proved that gender is not a barrier preventing someone from reaching the crown of life. She has become a major source of inspiration for the global LGBTQ+ community. Beyond the spotlight, Kataluna is also an active social advocate, always using her voice to support children in need. She believes that every individual has their own story and that differences are a strength capable of changing the world. With compassion and sincerity, she strives to build a community where everyone is loved and respected. Kataluna's story is proof that when you dare to fight, you will receive the recognition you deserve. Emira D'Spain, also known as XOXO. Emira has created a new wave in the beauty industry with her grace and striking personality. Coming from a background as a social media content creator, she bravely shared her transition journey, turning personal experiences into a bridge that connects millions of hearts. The sincerity in Emira's videos is not only in her makeup skills, but also in how she speaks about self-worth and the desire to live a vibrant life. In 2022, Emira made history by becoming the first Black transgender woman to collaborate with the renowned lingerie brand Victoria's Secret. This was a groundbreaking step, affirming a shift in the fashion industry's mindset toward diverse beauty. With confidence radiating from her presence, Emira broke outdated stereotypes, sending the message that every woman deserves to feel sensual and powerful in her own body. Today, Emira continues to be a fashion icon and a source of pride for the Black transgender community. She constantly advocates for fair representation in major campaigns, affirming that living authentically is the key to success. Does Emira's confidence help you feel more self-assured in yourself? Share your story in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Yasmin Finney began her journey through short videos on TikTok, where she shared authentic glimpses of life as a black transgender girl in the UK. Her courage and optimistic spirit quickly gained attention, turning her into a voice representing a generation of young people longing to be understood. Amid challenges and prejudice, Yasmin chose to shine through kindness, using art to tell the story of her existence and aspirations. The major breakthrough came when she played Elle Argent in the series Heartstopper, a character that offers a bright and hopeful perspective on friendship and love for a transgender girl. Yasmin's natural and emotional performance touched audiences around the world, making her a rising star in global cinema. Through this role, she proved that transgender people deserve to have happy and simple stories on screen, rather than only tragic ones. Not stopping there, Yasmin continued to solidify her position by joining the legendary Doctor Who universe. She is not only a talented actress, but also a symbol of positive change in the British entertainment industry. Yasmin actively participates in advocacy work for community rights and encourages everyone to bravely step out of their comfort zones. Yasmin's story is a love song of youth and passion, affirming that when you have passion, nothing is impossible. Closing today's journey, we see that these 12 individuals have not only changed their appearances, but have truly reborn through courage. They are living proof that gender identity is not a barrier, but a unique gift if we dare to embrace it. Hopefully, these radiant stories will serve as small sparks, warming and empowering anyone out there who is still searching for answers to their own life. If you feel your heart has just received a little positive energy, please support me by hitting like and subscribing to the channel so we can continue spreading these meaningful values together. Don't hesitate to leave a heart or comment on the person you admire the most. I would really love to hear your perspective. Thank you for taking the time to listen. And now, always be proud that you are one of a kind. See you again.